Muscle loss after 60 isn't just a possibility, it's a reality happening inside the body every single day. But here's the empowering part. Even though the rate of muscle breakdown increases with age, it is absolutely possible to reverse this process. Many people believe that once they hit their 60s, their body slows down permanently, their strength fades naturally, and there's nothing they can do about it. But the truth is far more encouraging. The human body is amazingly adaptive at every age. Your muscles can still repair, rebuild, and grow stronger if you give them the right support. This isn't about fighting nature, it's about working with it in a smarter, more intentional way. As we grow older, several shifts take place. Hormones like testosterone and growth hormone decrease, protein absorption becomes less efficient, and physical activity levels often dip. All these factors play a role in muscle loss, or what many know as sarcopenia. But sarcopenia isn't a sentence, it's a condition influenced by lifestyle. And lifestyle can be changed. What truly matters is recognizing that your muscles are never too old to respond. They're simply waiting for the correct signals. Movement, resistance, protein, and nutrient-rich foods are those signals. When you provide them consistently, the body responds with renewed strength, increased energy, and improved mobility. The challenge for many seniors is that they don't feel the muscle loss happening until it's already affecting daily life. Maybe climbing stairs becomes harder than it used to be. Maybe standing up from a chair takes a little more effort. Perhaps carrying groceries feels heavier, or walking long distances becomes uncomfortable. These subtle changes often get dismissed as normal aging, but they're actually early warnings that the body needs support. The incredible thing is that when you begin making small, strategic changes like increasing protein intake or adding resistance exercises, the body quickly starts rebuilding what was lost. And here's where people often underestimate themselves. You don't need to become a gym expert or start lifting heavy weights. Even simple, gentle movements stimulate muscle fibers. Light squats standing from a chair without using your hands, lifting light dumbbells, or using resistance bands, all of these create powerful effects inside your muscles. When paired with the proper nutrients, especially in the morning when your body needs building blocks the most, you set yourself up for real progress. One of the biggest mistakes older adults make is assuming they're too late to start. Research consistently shows that seniors in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s can build muscle and regain function. In fact, many older adults see faster improvements because their bodies have been waiting so long for the right input. It's never too late, and starting now prevents challenges later, like balance issues, frailty, or loss of independence. You have more influence over your strength than you realize. Every step, every sip of nutrient-rich coffee, every protein-filled meal, every moment you choose to move, it all adds up. And over time, these small choices create a powerful shift that keeps your muscles strong, your body resilient, and your confidence high. Your muscles are ready to grow again. Give them the chance. One of the simplest yet most effective changes older adults can make to support muscle health begins right in the morning, with something nearly everyone already enjoys: a warm cup of coffee. What you add to that coffee can either support muscle rebuilding or allow muscle loss to continue quietly in the background. The truth is, after 60, the body's need for high-quality protein increases significantly, but many people don't realize they're not getting enough. Breakfast often ends up being low in protein: toast, cereal, fruit, or just coffee alone. That leaves your muscles without the raw materials they need to repair and strengthen. This is why adding something like collagen peptides or a clean protein powder to your morning coffee can be such a powerful shift. It's simple, effortless, and fits into a routine you already have, which makes it more likely you'll stay consistent. Collagen peptides are especially valuable because they support more than just muscles. Your joints, ligaments, tendons, skin, nails, and even gut lining all rely on collagen. As you age, your natural collagen production drops, which is one of the reasons stiffness, joint discomfort, and reduced mobility become more common. When you add collagen to your coffee, you're not only giving your muscles support, you're also helping your body stay flexible and comfortable, making movement easier. Better movement means more activity, and more activity helps preserve and rebuild muscle. It all works together. Most people are surprised by how easily collagen dissolves. It blends smoothly into hot beverages without changing taste or texture, and it becomes a simple daily habit. The protein content also helps steady your blood sugar and keep you full longer, which many older adults appreciate. But the real power lies in timing. Morning is the moment when your body is ready to receive nutrients after fasting all night. Your muscles are most sensitive to the protein you give them. By starting your day with protein-rich coffee, you're giving your muscles a head start. Some people prefer adding a scoop of whey, plant-based protein, or bone broth protein to their coffee. All of these can work as long as the protein is high quality, easy on the stomach, and free of unnecessary additives. What matters most is creating a consistent daily practice. When older adults increase their protein intake, especially in the morning, many notice they feel stronger, more stable, and more energized. Over time, they also tend to perform better in their daily activities. Tasks like lifting, bending, walking, and carrying groceries become easier because their muscles finally have what they need. This small shift also builds momentum. When you fuel your muscles early in the day, you naturally feel more inclined to move your body. You might go for a walk, stretch, or do a few strengthening exercises because you feel more capable. And each of these choices signals your body to build instead of break down. That's the hidden beauty of adding protein or collagen to your coffee. It's not just a supplement, it's a spark. A spark that creates better habits, better movement, better energy, and better muscle support throughout your entire day. Strength begins with how you choose to fuel your morning. Many people don't realize that as the body ages, it becomes less efficient at using the protein you eat. In your younger years, your muscles could take the protein from a single meal and convert it easily into strength, energy, and recovery. But after 60, that process slows down. Your muscles need a higher amount of protein to get the same response they used to from much smaller portions. This means that even if you think you're eating enough, your muscles may still be underfed. And when your muscles don't get what they need, they naturally begin to shrink, weaken, and lose their ability to support your daily movement. This is why protein becomes one of the most powerful tools for reversing muscle loss as you get older. It is not just about the amount you eat, it's about eating it consistently throughout the day. Many seniors eat a small amount of protein in the morning, a modest amount at lunch, and then finally get a decent serving at dinner. But by that time, muscle-building signals have been quiet for most of the day. Your body needs steady, repeated reminders to maintain strength, and protein is that reminder. When you spread it out and include it in your morning routine, your midday meal, and your evening meal, you create a rhythm of nourishment that tells your muscles, stay strong, stay active, keep rebuilding. Protein is also more than just a muscle nutrient. It supports balanced blood sugar, stable energy, a stronger immune system, and even healthy weight maintenance. Many older adults are surprised to discover that once they increase their protein intake, they feel more energized and less sluggish throughout the day. That's because protein helps your body stay balanced even when hormones shift or metabolism slows. When your meals are centered around protein, you naturally eat more nutrient-dense foods and fewer empty calories. This creates a positive cycle where the food you eat actually works for you rather than against you. The key is choosing high-quality sources that you enjoy and can commit to. Eggs, chicken, fish, beans, lentils, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, tofu, and protein shakes are all excellent options. Collagen can be part of your routine, But it shouldn't be your only protein source because your muscles need a full range of amino acids. What matters most is consistency. If you're getting 20-30 grams of protein at each meal, you're setting yourself up for real progress. Some people worry that increasing protein might feel heavy or difficult to digest. But when you choose gentle, clean sources, most find the opposite. They feel lighter, clearer, and stronger. And here's something important to understand. Muscle loss is not caused by aging alone, it's caused by undernourished muscles. When you meet your protein needs, your muscles respond beautifully, no matter your age. You begin to notice that daily tasks feel more manageable. Movements that used to feel unsteady become stable and confident. You recover quicker, you walk taller. You move with purpose because now your muscles finally have the raw material they've been missing for years. Your body is ready to rebuild. Give it the fuel it's been waiting for. Strength training is often misunderstood, especially among older adults. Many people hear the phrase and picture heavy weights, crowded gyms, or intense workouts that feel intimidating or unsafe. But the reality is far more approachable and far more empowering. Strength training after 60 doesn't require heavy equipment or complicated routines. What it truly requires is gentle, consistent resistance that signals your muscles to stay active, stay strong, and continue rebuilding themselves. Your body is always listening. Every time you apply a bit of pressure, a bit of challenge, your muscles respond by becoming just a little stronger. Over time, those small moments of effort compound into noticeable improvement. The beauty of strength training at this stage of life is that it meets you exactly where you are. You don't need to start big to make big progress. In fact, the simplest movements are often the most effective. Standing up from a chair without using your hands activates the same muscles needed for daily mobility. A few repetitions of wall push-ups strengthens your chest, arms, and shoulders. Holding onto the back of a chair for balance while lifting your leg works your hips and core, essential areas for stability and fall prevention. Resistance bands, which are inexpensive and gentle on the joints, create just enough tension to stimulate muscle growth without strain. These small actions may seem insignificant on their own, but the body doesn't treat them as small. The body treats them as important signals of activity, vitality, and survival. What many people don't realize is that muscle responds to challenge at any age. Even in your 70s, 80s, or 90s, your muscle fibers can grow, strengthen, and thicken when given the right stimulus. Older adults often notice improvements even faster than expected because their muscles have been underused, waiting for activation. Once you begin adding these light resistance exercises into your routine, something remarkable happens. Movements that once felt taxing become easier. Your posture improves, your balance steadies. You feel more grounded, more capable, and more confident in your body. Strength training also supports joint health by stabilizing the muscles surrounding each joint. When your muscles are strong, your knees, hips, shoulders, and back feel more supported. You move with less discomfort and more fluidity. The stiffness so many people assume is just part of aging often improves dramatically once the muscles begin participating again. Your body wants to move. It wants to be strong. It simply needs your permission and your participation. Another powerful benefit of strength training is the boost it gives to your metabolism. Muscle is metabolically active tissue, meaning it burns energy even while you rest. When you build muscle, you naturally support healthier weight, more stable blood sugar, and increased energy. This creates a cascade of positive effects throughout your day. You feel more energized to take your walks, cook healthy meals, and stay engaged with life. And the more you move, the more your body rewards you with resilience. The best part is that strength training doesn't require long sessions. Even 10 to 15 minutes a few times a week can create meaningful change, and because these exercises are gentle, they can be done safely at home without equipment or pressure. What matters is consistency. Your muscles thrive when you show up regularly, even if the effort feels small. Your strength is still within your power. Start where you are and let your muscles rise to meet you. Daily movement becomes one of the greatest gifts you can give your body as you age. After 60, your muscles thrive on consistency, not intensity. They don't need extreme workouts or long, strenuous sessions. They simply need to know you're still using them. When you move your body each day, even in gentle, simple ways, you deliver oxygen, nutrients, and energy to your muscles. You keep them active, alert, and responsive, and this daily movement is what keeps muscle breakdown at bay. It turns the body from a state of decline into a state of renewal. Walking is one of the most powerful tools for seniors, not because it's strenuous, but because it engages almost every major muscle group in a natural, low-impact way. With each step, you stimulate your legs, core, hips, and back. Your circulation increases, sending fresh blood and nutrients exactly where they're needed. Your joints stay lubricated, your posture stays stronger, and your cardiovascular system remains active. What's incredible is how something so simple can create such meaningful change. A daily walk doesn't just support your physical health. It boosts your mood, sharpens your mind, and enhances your overall sense of well-being. Movement also strengthens the connection between your muscles and your brain. This connection becomes more important with age. When you move frequently, your brain continues to send strong signals to your muscles, helping you maintain coordination, balance, and stability. These are the skills that protect you from falls, injuries, and sudden loss of independence. Even light stretching or mobility work, gentle twists, slow arm circles, or ankle rotations helps keep your muscles flexible and your joints smooth. It's a reminder to your body that you're still here, still active, still engaged in life. The beauty of daily movement is that it can be woven into your normal routine without any pressure. You can walk around the block, garden for a few minutes, climb stairs inside your home, or simply stand up and sit down from a chair several times. These small actions accumulate into meaningful results. The more you move, the more your muscles understand that they're needed. And the body always prioritizes what's needed. Another overlooked aspect of daily movement is its impact on metabolism. When you remain active throughout the day, your body becomes more efficient at using nutrients, protein is utilized more effectively, energy is distributed more evenly, and your muscles recover faster from the small stresses placed on them. Inactivity, on the other hand, signals the body to conserve energy by breaking down muscle tissue, a survival mechanism that works against your long-term health. That's why consistency matters so much. You don't need to move for hours, you just need to move regularly. Even on the days you feel tired or stiff, a short walk or a few minutes of stretching can change the entire course of your day. Your body responds quickly to motion, and the more often you remind your muscles that you're willing to move, the more they respond with strength, endurance, and stability. Your daily steps are more powerful than you realize. Keep moving, and your muscles will follow. Every decision you make throughout the day influences whether your body is building muscle or quietly losing it. After 60, your muscles aren't just responding to exercise or protein, they're responding to your entire lifestyle. Hydration, sleep, nutrient intake, stress levels, and daily habits all play a role in the message your body receives. These signals tell your muscles either to stay strong and rebuild or to break down and shrink, and the powerful truth is that you have control over these signals. You can choose the ones that support your strength and long-term health. Hydration, for example, is often underestimated. Many older adults go through the day sipping only a small amount of water, not realizing that dehydration can accelerate muscle breakdown. Muscles are made up of a large percentage of water, and without enough fluid, they become less efficient at contracting, repairing, and staying active. When you drink water consistently, you support muscle recovery, joint lubrication, and overall energy. Even mild dehydration can make you tired, stiff, and sluggish, all of which make movement feel harder than it needs to be. Something as simple as keeping a glass of water nearby and drinking throughout the day can make a noticeable difference in how strong and steady your body feels. Then there's sleep, one of the most powerful muscle building tools available. While you rest, your body goes into deep repair mode. Growth factors rise, tissues rebuild, and inflammation decreases. If you're not sleeping well, you're depriving your muscles of the opportunity to strengthen. Many older adults struggle with sleep, but improving your sleep routine, reducing screen time before bed, keeping your room cool and dark, or practicing relaxation techniques can significantly improve your recovery. When you wake up refreshed, your muscles respond better to movement, your balance improves, and your energy stabilizes. Key nutrients also play a major role. Vitamin D, for instance, supports muscle function and bone strength. Magnesium helps your muscles contract and relax properly, preventing cramps and stiffness. Omega-3 fatty acids reduce inflammation and support muscle preservation. When the body receives these nutrients consistently, it operates with far more efficiency. The muscles become more responsive, joints feel more supported, and your entire system feels more balanced. Many people are surprised by how much their mobility improves once their nutrient levels rise to where they should be. Your habits form the foundation for how your body ages. When you choose nutrient-rich foods, your muscles receive what they need to thrive. When you prioritize movement, your muscles stay active and engaged. When you manage stress, your body stays out of the breakdown mode triggered by chronic tension and elevated cortisol. When you create a routine that supports your health rather than drains it, everything begins to change. It doesn't require perfection, just consistent, thoughtful choices that move you towards strength rather than away from it. Every sip of water, every night of restful sleep, every nutrient-dense meal, every intentional moment of movement. These are not small things. They are messages to your body. They tell your muscles that you are still investing in your health, still building your future, still choosing resilience. Your daily choices shape your strength. Choose the ones that help you rise.